Hey, welcome back with another episode of Opinions in the Dark, man. Listen, it's currently March 28th at 8:53 p.m. I don't really do night shows like that, but honestly, I was just in the mood because honestly, I know I'm not really doing this to be famous. I'm not doing this to have a name. I'm not doing this. I'm actually doing this because for so long, I always kept my mouth closed because I thought that that's who I was supposed to be until I went through whatever I went through to make me be able to face myself in the mirror to where now, like the knowledge that I have, I just want to give. And it's honestly free game. I never understood why somebody will withhold something that helps you or that could help you and you have to pay for it. I'm going to give you free game. There's no reason why you should have to pay to hear something that might benefit you if I could help. So that's honestly the only reason why. But today I'm going to talk about a topic that honestly, it took me a minute to be able to understand and to be able to be content with my decision on this topic. And that's parenting. I had my first child when I was 21. So, you got some younger, you got some older. Wherever you fall in that range, in that category, you still benefit with what I'm about to say. But I always worried about other people's judgment, opinions, advice. I always tried to please everybody when it came to what was given to me, the criticism, the feeling like I was failing, the not giving myself credit, not telling myself that I was doing the best that I could do. I always was in different moods because of how somebody else felt. If somebody was disappointed because I did this, I felt bad. If somebody was praising me, I felt good. And it was like I always was in so many different moods because I always worried about what somebody else had to say. And I'm talking about for years. To the point of where now, my bad, but to the point to where now I'm in a place where if I see that my family happy, that's all that matters to me, bro. I don't care about how you feel. I don't care how you may think how I may parent wrong. I don't care if you want to say something about something I just did that you might not agree with. I do not care. And I'm so real with that. And I'm clear with that. I do not care about none of you guys' opinion. Now, I'm going to be real with you. There are times where if I know that the criticism or if I know that the praise is really genuine and is thoughtful, no, I accept those. But anything other than that, listen, my kids are happy. You hear me? My kids are happy. My kids wake up in a good mood to start their day. My kids aren't depressed kids. My kids love outside. My kids always around us 24/7. They always begging for attention. They always they can't leave us alone. And it's we know that comes from us doing what we're supposed to do. So why am I bothered because you mad because I did this? Get away from me with that. But I remember when I used to really get emotional because somebody said something and I thought it was real. My kids have always been happy. I'm talking about picking them up from school every single day, running to me, ain't never changed. I don't care how old. If I let them all sleep in the room right now, they all go sleep in the room right now. I don't care how much of an independent they want to show us that they can be and they can do this and the responsibilities they can handle. At the end of the day, they want to prove themselves to us. And that's something I didn't do as a child. It's crazy because that's what I go off of. I go off of how did I feel versus how do they feel right now. When I was this age, and I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't like my life growing up. I wasn't happy. I blamed a lot of people for things that went on that didn't have nothing to do with me. But, I wasn't happy. I used to be happy when I used to go to my step people house because that was a getaway from me. When I used to go to their house, I felt love. I felt I felt everything that I always wanted to feel, that I felt as if I was old when I went back home to my mom's. I felt that. And that's what the times when I was happy. My kids are happy 24/7 though. My kids could get mad at me right now and 5 minutes later go want to talk to me right now. Right on the same day. Because they can't stay mad. So honestly, I just wanted to get on to tell y'all, bro, you do it how you feel you supposed to do it for your family. If your family, y'all vibing to y'all rules, I don't give a damn how old in the traditional generational line of your family that Grandpa Pa Sam was doing something, you don't gotta do what they did. You don't gotta pass that baton with them either. That's a traditional curse. You don't have to pass that baton no more. When they get to you, you can drop it and start your own ways. And that's something that me and my wife done. Like we gave our kids a life better than what we ever had. And we know it. Our kids enjoy it. We go through the same problems just like everybody else, but it's how we handle them. You know, you could do what your great grandma and all them used to do, all that whooping and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be honest with you. There's two different things between fear and being disappointed. See, my kids used to be fearful of me because I was angry and I was a gorilla and I was just a grumpy dad. To the point to where I changed that. They used to be so worried about what I used to about to say that they didn't even understand the lesson that they needed to learn because I was angry. But I changed that. I talked to them. I still discipline them. But you know what the difference is about it? They're not worried about how I feel. They more disappointed in themselves. See, when you get a child to be disappointed in themselves, oh man, you just see how they try to do a comeback. They want to prove themselves, you and everybody else wrong. But you got to be able to put that in them. Stop doing what your mom used to do because of what her mama did to her or daddy, whatever. Like you don't have to pass that baton. You parent how you want to parent and you parent what works for you. So my message is stop worrying about what everybody tell you. If your kids and your wife, your girlfriend, your spouse, I don't care what it is, if you're raising your nephew, your brother, if y'all are genuinely happy, what comes from on the outside of the world don't matter no more. Because you found what works for you. Not what works for the family, but what works for y'all, bro, for your family. If you want to start having Thanksgiving at your house, you ain't got to go to your mama's house no more. Like, come on, man. Like, do what works for you. Be happy. And that's your boy C with another episode of Opinions in the Dark. I'm about to drop this actually, probably like around like 10:30. But yeah, man. Hey, I love everybody. Hope everybody had a good day. Hope everybody is having a good start for their week. Like I told y'all last week, you know, we gotta make sure every day we can try to feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got this. Again, we ain't gotta let nobody see our hand and we ain't gotta get tricked out of our position. But come on now, you know we got this. You got this. I believe in you. I see you. Man, I love y'all and I'm gonna check y'all again later, man.